What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the Post-Gazette Pirates YouTube page. I'm Colin Beazley, one of the Pirates beat writers, and welcome to another series preview. This time we are previewing the first of a 9-game, 9-day homestand. This is a 3-game series with the Houston Astros. It begins today on Tuesday, goes in Wednesday and Thursday. Phillies come to town over the weekend before the Marlins come to Pittsburgh and play Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Very, very busy time frame for the Pirates. They'll have a 4-game series with the Cubs after, but who cares about that right now? It's time to focus on the Houston Astros and that upcoming series that begins today. Before I get started, I want to give a quick plug to the Post-Gazette page. As you know, we do YouTube, but we also do plenty of written work as well. You can find all of my work and all of my colleague Noah's work on the Post-Gazette website, post-gazette.com. One of these days I'll get it right first time. It's in print, it's online. Get yourself a digital subscription to read all of our coverage of the Pirates and our colleagues' coverage on every Pittsburgh sports team, plus everything else that happens in Pittsburgh. It's not just sports. We cover government, we cover transportation, we cover the brand new airport, we cover all sorts of things. So make sure to get yourself a digital subscription. Without further ado, let's get into the Astros. The Astros will be coming to town. They are 32-27. They're currently sitting in second place in the AL West, just a half game behind the Seattle Mariners. It's one of those divisions where a whole bunch of teams seem like they're currently in it. Angels and Athletics have both fallen off recently, but it's been competitive. No one's really broken away from the pack quite yet. I know some thought that the Astros would run away with it, but haven't done that quite yet. They've been playing better baseball of late. They're 7-3 in their last 10, but they are coming off of a very interesting series against Tampa Bay. They split a 4-game series, but their wins were both one-run wins. They won 2-1, and they won 1-0. And in between both those wins, they had 2 10-run losses. They lost, I believe it was 11-1 and 13-3. So not really sure how you can have momentum after that one, but then again, it is just a 2-2 split. Astros also haven't been particularly good on the road. This will obviously be at PNC Park, but Astros have gone 10-15 so far this season on the road. Possibly a chance for the Pirates to take something there. Some statistics on the Houston Astros: they are currently 19th in runs with 239 this season. They're 9th in batting average, batting .254. 12th in on-base percentage with .321, 16th in slugging percentage at .391, 14th in weighted on-base percentage at .315, and finally they're 19th in home runs with 59. So as you can tell, this batting average, by these stats, those batting statistics, they're not exactly the Astros teams that had all sorts of success in the late 2010s, early this decade as well. They have been led by their pitching. They've currently 11th in staff ERA with a 3.66 ERA, 5th in WHIP with 1.17, first in strikeout percentage. They lead the league, striking out 26.1% of the batters they face. They're right around middle of the pack in walks, 8.6%. On batting average and balls in play against them, just a .275 batting average, so pretty solid. Their starters have the 15th best ERA of 3.74, and their bullpen has been a strength of theirs. They've got a top 10 bullpen in the game, 9th with a 3.53 ERA. In the pitching matchups, all 3 matchups this week are at 6:40. Today, Tuesday, Paul Skenes will be throwing against Lance McCullers. Paul Skenes, obviously 4-5 this year, 2.15 ERA. Lance McCullers has been 0-1 with a 5.89 ERA. He's made about 5 starts, and his numbers are inflated by one just really, really bad outing where he didn't get out of the first inning. He's been serviceable since. He's not quite as good as he once was, but he's been perfectly fine for the Astros over the few starts he's made. Wednesday is probably going to be more of a bullpen game for both teams. Mike Burrows will be pitching for the Pirates. He's 0-1 with an 8.64 ERA in his first 2 starts this season. Ryan Gusto, I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce his name, but he's a rookie, and he's been pretty solid for the Astros. He's 3-2 with a 4.62 ERA. However, he's only pitched in the 5th inning, I believe, twice in his major league career. So it'll be a day where both pens are likely used pretty heavily. Thursday will be probably the best pitching matchup of the three. Mitch Keller, with his 1-7 but 3.73 ERA, will be facing against one of the Astros' best pitchers in Framber Valdez. He is 5-4 with a 3.12 ERA. Valdez has been really, really good. One of his ERAs, which still isn't very high, but it's slightly inflated by one bad start. But he hasn't been the Astros' ace this year. That would be Hunter Brown. He pitched yesterday, 6 one-hit innings against the Rays. Well, excuse me, not yesterday. He pitched on Sunday with 6 one-hit innings against the Rays. Pirates will certainly be happy that they're not facing the Astros' 26-year-old budding star. Before I get into 3 to watch and our bold prediction for the series, I'd like to put it over for a word from our presenting sponsor, Greenewalt Roofing.
Hey, Pittsburgh. When you think of great roofs, you think Greenewalt Roofing Company. With over 20 years experience, Greenewalt knows your roof is your home's first line of defense. From rain, wind, snow, and ice. That's why Greenewalt Roofing's standard for perfection is so important. You can trust that their team of experienced installers will treat your property like it's their own. When it comes to roof replacements, Greenewalt Roofing is Pittsburgh's only choice. Visit greenewaltroofing.com today or call 412-314-8882 to schedule your free estimate. PA contractor number 36262.
Thank you, Greenewalt Roofing. Now to get into our 3 to watch. I feel like I have to, whenever I talk about the Astros, or whenever anyone talks about the Astros, I feel like I have to include Jose Altuve, and especially Jose Altuve. He's 35 and he's past his best. He's actually got a below average WAR this season. He's below replacement WAR this season with a negative 0.4 WAR. He's got a 263 batting average, 411 slugging, but he's still pretty much an everyday starter for them. Yordan Alvarez was expected to be their guy. He's also hasn't been particularly good this season. He's hitting just above 200. He hasn't shown the pop. He's been their designated hitter, but this kind of shows that this isn't exactly the Houston offense that we've seen in past years. However, the Astros' best player has been Jeremy Pena. He's the 27-year-old shortstop. He's got a 3.6 WAR already this season. He plays good defense, but he's also got 9 homers, 30 RBIs, and 10 stolen bases. And joining him, to give you a 4th to watch just for the heck of it, Isaac Paredes, 26-year-old third baseman, 1.7 WAR, 11 home runs, 32 RBIs, batting .309. He's been a very, very good hitter. So a lot of offenses come from Pena and Paredes, not that much from Altuve, and Alvarez kind of shows a little bit of a transition for the Astros, even though Yordan Alvarez should still be in his prime. Last things, or my final things, instead of a bold prediction, I'm going to give you 2 lukewarm predictions, and hopefully that'll suffice for this preview. Lukewarm prediction number 1 is that I think that this will be the series that Mitch Keller finally gets that elusive second win. Obviously, tough matchup going against Framber Valdez, but I think that Mitch Keller has pitched too well and gotten nothing to show for it. I think this series is a place where he's going to have a result. And then another lukewarm prediction: the Pirates have been very, very bad in the opening game of a series since LA. Ever since that LA series, in the last 10 series they've played in, they've won the opening game once. I think tomorrow with Paul Skenes going against Lance McCullers, I think that's a very good opportunity to get a second series opening win. So if you add in my two lukewarm predictions, that means that I believe that the Pirates are going to win this series against a 32-27 team. That just shows that the Pirates have been playing good baseball lately. That's all for me today. I will look forward to talking to you guys at the end of the series. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you for checking out this content from Post-Gazette Sports. If you watch this video on YouTube, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. For all of the sports coverage the Post-Gazette has to offer, visit post-gazette.com.